Hello and good morning. Let's take a look here. There are four rules that you need to know. First of all, when you add or subtract, if it's the same signs, you add and keep the sign. If it's opposite signs, you subtract the numbers and keep the sign that you have more of. Okay? And then finally, if you multiply or divide, same sign will always be a positive, and opposite signs will always be a negative. Those are the rules. So let's take a look here. Here you have parentheses, so a negative times a negative makes a positive. So what you have is a negative 5 plus 2. These are called opposite signs. We're adding. But opposite signs say you have to subtract the number. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and you have more negatives. This one right here, you have to do the absolute value first. So that becomes a plus 2. So that negative right there makes it a negative. So it becomes negative 5 minus 2. These are the same signs right here. And if they're the same signs, you have to add them and keep the sign. So that would be a negative 7. And then finally, this one is opposite signs, so you subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3, but you have more negatives. And there it is, and that's sign numbers. Okay, put away your bell work. Don't forget, starting Monday, all cell phones go on the board, and it's 5 points a week. Here we go. Order of operations. It says, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Copy those two problems. Parentheses and exponents are at the top. And then multiplying and dividing. And then finally, the last thing is add and subtract. But it's always from left to right, and that's very important. So let's start here. I don't see any parentheses. I don't see any exponents, but I do see some of this, multiplying and dividing, or just dividing. So I go this way, and I got to do this one first. So that is up here, division. And then I'll do this one, and then I'll add and subtract last. Okay, so order of operations, that gives me 5 plus 16 minus, now I'm going to do this, that gives me 5. And then I'm going to keep my sequence and go from left to right. So I'm going to add these up. I got to get a little smaller so I don't run out of space. So this right here becomes 21, and then minus 5. It looks like 16 will be the answer. All right, the next one, I do see parentheses, so I'm going to do that first. That's way up here. So 8 times 5 is going to give me 40. So it's going to be 32 plus that 40. Okay, and I go this way. Division is up here. Times, so I'm going to do these two, but this one first. So that's going to be 4. Okay, 8 times 4 is 32, add a 0. So it's going to be 4 plus 320 plus 13. Whatever that is your answer. So let's add 13 here and add 4. So that's going to be 7. It looks like 337. And that's what we're doing today. We're doing order of operations. And your worksheet for all classes is here. Remember, Monday we're starting on the actual work. If you need the worksheet, you can look at the video or go to Canvas is the plan. And I'm going to go make a quick copy of these. There it is.